There you go. Oh no, I would like you to stop this. I would like you to stop being a hacking butt and to just do my Google hacking search thing. No! Birmingham MCM. There you go. Stop being a butt! When is it? Oh, I've got the one from last year. The last year was the 1st to the 3rd of December. It does put it quite close to when we do Starlight, but I can always do Starlight the other days. I didn't do it for the full week this time either. They haven't got the dates for 2024 yet, but it's normally late November, early December. That's normally MCM. Because I'd like to do MCM in October in London, but it's just in the middle of Boobtober, and I've got so much going on at that time, I don't think I'd be able to relax properly. It'd have to be a year where I was like handing over Boobtober to someone else, and I just can't imagine that happening next year. As much as I really do like MCM London, I think it's great. I think the way they've done the Artist Alley is really, really good. It's a WinterCon. Yeah, it's a WinterCon. Yeah. I think that's why it's a lot better for cosplayers, to be fair, because, you know, it's not so hot. Oh dear. Yeah, we last told you about to Malva. Oh really? Burning Man's long skirt. Yeah, I know Burning Man. That one I'm aware of. Oh dear. I know we don't want to claim Birmingham, but I'm pretty sure we have the same seasons. It does, yeah. They had one in Hamburg as well. That would be like more Comic-Cons always a good thing. I would love more Comic-Cons. Can we shift it for London and something else to Birmingham? Oh, you'd come to Birmingham? Hell yeah. I'm Birmingham. I mean, I'll be honest. So here's the other thing. This is probably not going to happen. I don't want to get people's hopes up too much. But if I can make enough stock before August, or like before August, September time, I could actually apply to table Birmingham this year because it's in December. So basically I have like a whole year from now. So if I can get my act together in time and not get too distracted, I might actually be able to table by the end of the year if it's Birmingham. But, big buts, that does mean I have to kick myself into action before really August, September, because that's when you can apply for a table. I don't know if I'm ready for that. I don't know if I'm ready to commit to that just yet. Oh dear, got a lot of time to make something. It's just someone as a normal person. There's nothing wrong with that. I normally don't cosplay every day at a convention. I might cosplay, if it's a 3-day convention, I might cosplay 2 days. But like, it's just a lot easier to do shopping and stuff when you're not in cosplay. So I normally do 1 day where I get all of my shopping done and I don't dress up, just so that I can meet artists and chat with people without being in full costume. Because if you go around an event in full costume, people will stop you for photos, people will ask you questions, stuff like that. So it's a little difficult to have conversations with people because you'll be interrupted a lot, which not in like a rude way, but like, you know, it's very, very kind that people want to take photos and like want to ask questions. So it's all really nice stuff, but it does mean that and also if you've got a big costume, navigating artist alleys and stuff like that is difficult. So yeah, I normally go completely normal dressed 1 day at least. Sometimes 2 days. If the costume that I'm wearing is particularly bulky, I'll go 2 days in normal dress because yeah, it's just it makes it easier to have conversations and buy stuff, and yeah, all good. I might wear the heels with the costume though, just so that I'm a little bit taller. That one I've done a few times. Sometimes I won't wear the full costume, I just wear the shoes so that I'm a little bit taller and I can see over people. Oh dear. MCM London would be ideal for me as it's close to work, but being work, I rarely get a chance to go to those events. Oh, it is good if you ever get the chance, Drum. It is really, really good. Again, the Artist Alley in London these days is really, really good. They made it really prominent the last time I went, and it was like right as you went in, there was just this massive Artist Alley, which was lovely. Really, really good. And then like all the artists were so good there as well. Like you get so much cool stuff. I love the Artist Alley is just my favorite part of conventions other than cosplay stuff, because I do like the cosplay competitions. I do like cheering people on and stuff. But cosplay competitions and then the Artist Alley, because they're just so nice. Like where else do you get to meet so many artists back to back to back and see all of their work and portfolios right in front of you? It's so cool. I like it a lot. Wow, 30k is a lot of people from small Denmark, Fox. It's a lot, yeah. Nancy and Birmingham's around 30,000. London has 100,000, yeah. London is very busy. It really is. 30k is a lot for small Denmark. Have you ever cosplayed as a period character from history? Funny that you say that. No, But I do use a lot of historical techniques because I'll do original designs for characters. We're actually literally making one, not right this moment, but we are making one at the moment. The Collector, we're doing 16th century version of the Collector. So it is the Collector from Owl House, but all of the pieces are hand-stitched, smocked, made in techniques that would have been from the 16th century. So we do stuff like that. You won't get stopped if they don't know the character. You might get stopped even if they don't know the character, because I got stopped in Mateus constantly, right? And Mateus is not a very well-known character. They are a boss from a sequel, from a game that most people didn't play. But because people are like, it's a big costume, they'll still take a photo, even if they don't know who you are. Yeah, that is unfortunately not true. You might still get stopped if people want to take a picture with it. Yeah. Oh dear. True, ban 0, you're right. Thank you, Mark. Very, very good point. Thank you, thank you. No age talk. We don't talk about age. Sorry. We let that slip through for a second there. It's my bad. Guess it's just me. I think it depends. Big costumes. You know, you've probably seen it as well, like massive mechas and Gundams. People might not know the show that they're from, but you see a Gundam costume and you're like, take all the photos, take all the photos. I've never watched Gundam, but it's a very impressive costume. I think, same with like ball gowns and stuff like that. People see a massive sparkly ball gown, does not matter who the costume is. They want pictures of massive sparkly ball gown. Yeah, so I think it depends. It depends what kind of costume you're making. Because I do very, very sparkly costumes generally, like, you know, we talked about Mateus, but Mateus had 160,000 beads on it. There were more beads on my costume than there were attendees at the convention. Yeah, people will ask, you know, because it's a big sparkly costume, not because they recognize it. But yeah, doing highly recognizable characters probably does mean that you get stopped more. But yes, you can also do the route of just big sparkly blob or big impressive blob. A big blob costume, and that will get you about the same. Oh dear. This is me. Sorry, Grubbit. You know, we had to do it. We have rules here. I can rules, follow them. Jeez. I went to Comic-Con a few years back from Assassin's Creed, got stopped a couple times, which was really nice. So I did a Lakshmi costume. Lakshmi is, well, they are named after the god, but the Lakshmi costume I did was based on Lakshmi from Final Fantasy XIV, the MMO. I did a Lakshmi costume, and I had so many small beans ask me for photos because the Lakshmi is a massive blue dress with gold details, and everyone just thought I looked like a Disney princess. So I had loads of people stop me for photos with their kids, even though I'm a boss character from Final Fantasy Online. But it looks like a big blue ball gown. So I didn't really get any other pictures, but I had loads of pictures where people were playing like, you know, can you take a picture of my little girl? Because she's dressed as Cinderella and you're wearing a big blue dress. And it's like, yeah, it's fine. She wants to take a picture of Lakshmi, she can. But yeah, it's that sort of stuff. So definitely as well, the type of costumes you make might attract different people. Yeah, big ball gowns may attract more families to taking more family pictures. Not stuff that you'd ever post online, obviously, but like, or like that I'd ever post online, but it is very heckin' cute. It's very heckin' cute. Might go as Robin, you should go as Robin. Heck yeah, people will love that. It'd be very fun. Goes up a lot if I wear a dress as a pirate. Just as a dance team. Ah, people love pirates though. I don't blame them. Do you have a museum or school that specialises in old clothes? Not in Wales, but yes, in the UK we do. And there are like diplomas and stuff like that, or like grants and bursaries you can apply for if you're doing specific techniques. I can't because I am using you have to be going really hard for it. So we are using old-fashioned techniques to make the collector, but I'm using polyester fabrics. Now that would be a no-go. You do not use polyester fabrics. You would have to use fabric woven in the techniques of the time, so not polyester. Yes, so I wouldn't be able to apply for grants and bursaries like that, but if you are someone who is going 100% whole hog, making old-fashioned style clothing, then yeah, there are grants and bursaries you can apply for. There are schools and stuff like that do that sort of stuff. There are awards every year for people that are making strides in restoration or like recreation. So yeah, I can't remember what it's called though. Not off the top of my head. I'd have to do a little Google. I could possibly see you doing an Altered Period character. I don't show my face in costumes, which is a weird thing because I'm obviously full-on face showing here, but my costumes, I at the very least will always cover the upper half of my face. And the same with the collector, I'll be wearing a full face mask. So it does limit a little bit what I can cosplay as because I'm quite strict about always having my face covered.